What going on, everybody? It's me, Floppy. Ah, man. Well, it's the end of the year. I know a lot of people are chilling with the fam, or getting ready for the new year. Some people already are, in the new year. Congratulations. What's up, Sonia? How you doing? But yeah, this is my last stream of the year until tomorrow. Then I could fresh and shit. But hold on, let me see. Oh, okay. So appreciate whoever comes in. I know everybody has family time today. Me too. In an hour and a half maybe. So I came in real quick before I leave work to finish off my year strong with some what I was supposed to do a couple like a week ago. I was supposed to show a stream where we confronted Mr. Kyle and how he went ballistic again, and you know I have permission from the guy, so yeah, we're gonna react to it. Shout out to Mr. Che. He was the one that had asking the questions. I'm gonna skip a lot of it, mainly because of the background sound. The sound isn't um, that good in the beginning. I guess someone's what you call it. Someone's audio was horrible, so it was a lot of static noise, and it gets kind of like move on, better sound. So I'm gonna move on from that. Like I said, you guys could watch it. I'll put the name of it. But what's up, Slendy? Hopefully, you're getting yourself out of trouble. Hopefully, you're not getting yourself into more trouble like you typically do, which is fine. Good news too. Let's run Calvin. Yeah, there you go. See, little by little, psychic. All you get, that's all you can do. Little by little, these people vanish from the internet. But sadly, give it a months, years, depending on the individual, they'll come back. Hey Keith, I seen you with Harry Big Boy Weiss and Bad Boy Gamer. I think you have what an hour and a half left, and it's New Year's for you guys over there. So the UK people, you're almost at New Year's. Happy New Year to you guys. Hopefully, um, the next year is way better or even better than your last. So hopefully, you guys succeed in your channels. Yeah, but yeah, you too, Sonia. Um, hopefully you had a good year, and I see. No, you're good, Sonia. I know. A lot of the people that watch me or watch them, a lot of them, they don't take sides, and that's admirable. I don't. The ones that respond, negatively to me, that's the ones I respond back. But if you guys say, "Oh, I'm not taking any sides," I'm still cool with both you guys. For me, that's cool. Like I'm not attacking none of the people that don't attack me, because yeah, I try not to be a mean bully person online, but to the people that do say some mean things, well, I say some mean things back, and like I said, I sometimes regret it, but not all the time. I did 2024 was a great year. Yeah, that's good, Sonia. Hopefully next year is better for you. Don't take sides usually, as I feel as if it's the best option most of the time. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, unless they support Didi. Even if they support Didi, some of them don't know, or maybe they're new to being friends with them, so they kind of don't know exactly what's going on. But little by little, the information gets, I guess, shown, and 90% of them kind of leave, and that's what we want. If the police ain't doing nothing about it, if no one's doing nothing about it, at least we're telling people about these individuals and giving them the context of what they have done, and they make a I guess, decision of what they want to do. It's tough trying to convince everybody on the YouTube world that certain someone is bad, but if you're able to at least tilt some of those people's mindsets to know that these people are bad, then that's the best thing you could do for now until like if they've done some very heinous things, then it's tough. Like I say, online crimes are way tougher to get people from because they could easily say that's not me, that's my alt account, that's this, that's that. So having proof on the internet, it's tough. Even with voice clips, you send them to the police, and they're like, "Oh, okay, well, how do you know this person is this person?" I'm like, "Well, because they were every stream they do, it's the same voice, the same person. Oh, what if they're using voice changers?" And so it's a back and forth conversation with these authorities, and yeah, it's tough to get them because of so much technology that they could easily, I guess, say, "Oh, that's not me. That's not true. I don't talk like that." It's like, come on, man. Go to his house and you'll hear him talk. And if he sounds the same as the voice clip, then it's the same person. But yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, yeah, I get it sometimes. I get frustrated with some of the law enforcement, but I still keep at it. I still message them follow ups and all that. Some I don't think they like me sometimes, but fuck it. It's not for me to them to like me. It's for them to do their job. But anyways, so hopefully everybody's having a good time at with your families, or if you're at home on your phone just watching random streams. Appreciate you coming to mine. It's cool. I don't mind it. But let me get the video real quick. So this video was the one that I was gonna do last time, but the audio was horrible. So I was like, well, I'll do it another time when I have like when I'm at my the computers and shit. And so this time I have my computers. So I'm gonna share it. Let me see. Hold on. Let me find it. Okay, is it that one? All right. More games. Yep. Okay. All right. So let me put myself down here, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So I'm down there. Honestly, the police are kind of useless, and that's why I give no to the independent help. Yeah. Well, that's the last resort. Who's this guy that Zex was going to expose? Some British guy, I guess. Some guy from where he lives. Uh, he's done some crazy stuff. Like I said, this past week and a half, I've been pretty much off the internet, so I've been barely going back to reading all the messages and responding back and doing all these things. So I'm barely understanding who that person is. But from what the videos I've seen that he sent me, he has done some pretty crazy things, and hopefully something happens. No, Chloe Esther, no. Chloe Esther is deleting his channel again, but he'll come back. That guy comes back every other week. Um, and he's still a pred, but it's someone else. I forgot his name. Let me check. What's his name? I'll check right now. It's in the announcements on the server. If you're psychic, if you're still in Zexio's server, it's in the announcements. It has the image of the individual there. So if you're still in the group in the server, then you could easily look into it. But but yeah. So this video, yeah, it's what like 10 days ago, 12 days ago. Mr. Loftrock, if you see this guy right here, oh, you can't see it, man. All right, well, never mind. Well, the guy in the bottom middle, that guy. What's up, Che? Uh, I'm finally able to um, play this video of the Che, Doctor Che, or Commander Che, or Private Investigator Che. Uh, all right, for sure, Che. Hopefully, you're having a good time at work. Hopefully, you don't stay there too long, so you can enjoy. your time with the girl at home and having some New Year's bang bang. Go out 2024 with a bang, you know what I mean? But yeah, so you see me there. You see me sloppy seconds. I'm always when there's Preds and they're talking shit about me, I'm there. There's always people watching Pred streams and stuff like that, and they can easily message me on Discord. And if I have time, I go in them. If I don't have time, I'll let them know, hey, dude, I can't go in. Fuck, I would wish I could go and fucking talk some shit, but I can't right now. I'm with family. Toretto. I'm meeting her after work. We're going downtown and we'll be bang banging. Yeah. There you go. See? Downtown. And then you go to downtown. Bam. See, Che? So Chayton, the one you see here on my chat, he's the guy in the bottom left corner. Um, Chayton, he's in the middle, or I don't know, was in the middle when it came to that situation because he didn't know much, or exactly he only heard my side of the story, so he kind of wanted to see his side of the story because yeah, of course, there's two sides of a story, and I don't, it's cool. That's even better. People knowing exactly what's going on. So he went in and asked some questions about the situation, and in the video he admits to all the stuff. He admits that he has done this, he has done that, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I know this. It's sloppy. I don't lie about the stuff I do. So so let's play a little bit. I sped it up a little bit. So if it sounds like he's talking fast, it's not him. It's the speed of the stuff. Let's see.
What's up, Sloppy? Great. This fucking bitch. So let me ask you, we were talking about the legal stuff. So why did you move to another state? Well, I had to move out of my mother's house.
You had to move out of
my mother's house. Let me stay with him. So yeah. And I want this to be known for the record that 1 second, let me see who's saying in the chat right now. Who's fan?
There you go. Yeah, the fan. There was a noise in the background for like the past like 30 minutes. And the bad part is that the first 30 minutes of Chain going and talking to this guy is the most crucial part. But because of the sound, it's so like it's distorted that you could hear the conversation, but if you're hearing it on your headphones or something, it gets kind of the background sound kind of gets annoying and shit. But now after this,
it's not my fan. I'm actually in the restroom because it's a lot more quiet in here. So my acoustics should be good. I don't know whose fan it is. I know. I think when Brian was in here earlier, the fan was fucking like that. So what? Let me ask you, what did you learn from your past mistakes? I gotta be careful of what I'm saying. But yeah,
keep in mind, he said he learned from his mistakes, right? So you would think having this conversation, and even when he gets mad, he should learn not to say certain things. But I'm foreshadowing things right now.
Because like look at what happened earlier in the stream with Brian Axel coming in here, just acting like a fucking fool. Just fucking like acting like a fucking fool. He tried to kill almost every one of us in the stream. Like when you want to become like Brian Axel. Not really. No, I'm nothing like that. Well, you have threatened people, so that's one similarity. Like, I'm not trying to. I'm just saying that that's what I'm saying. Dude, like that's like because a lot of these fucking people, they tried like even Daniel fucking says he got nothing like Brian, but he says the N word like fucking.
Yeah, I was about to point that out. Like,
yeah, that
was and I was like, what?
For him. Like Daniel's a bitch, anyways. Like, dude won't grow up.
These guys, talk about other Preds, like, well, Daniel Roth. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys know who he is. Daniel Roth likes Lolicon and Little Kid Anime. So these guys like the same stuff. Darkless, he's in videos about Smash or Pass. And so he has no room to say anything about people being weird when he is in videos doing Smash or Pass with little kids or anime characters that are little kids. Lolicon. Like they're saying, oh, I'm gonna do this to this anime. So Darkless, shut the fuck up. Just stay there and act like you're tough, but nah, shut the fuck up.
At least, unlike him, I was able to take accountability for all the shit. Now, another question I have: what was up with that whole I was hearing stuff about some anime underage thing that was going on, where it would be like picking out. Again, asking. I'm being civil here. I'm not trying to fucking be calling names right now. I'm just asking questions. I want to hear from your side because yes, you can make a post about it, but hearing it from your mouth is and hearing how you articulate and also how you react to said questions to me is more telling than just because I could make a post saying, "Oh yeah, I did some horrible stuff. I'm sorry," but the emotion that's what's lacking out of any post.
Indeed.
If you get what I mean there.
Yeah. Okay.
So what was up with that, for example?
Repeat.
With the underage anime thing I was hearing about, I don't know the full, but it was something that y'all were playing some game like
they're just fucking animated characters. Like, why are you getting fucking butthurt about this fucking shit? Like,
did you hear the response? He's like, they're just anime characters, bro. Like, there's nothing wrong with sexualizing minors, anime characters.
Get on.
No, I'm not
I mean, it's not you. It's not you. I promise you, Chayton, it's not you.
It's me.
It's just,
you're referring
to say that I'm into lolicon and all this other bullshit. Like, why?
But can you elaborate on that? Like, because like the defensive nature of it, that's what I'm saying. It's different from a post to an actual, like from your own emotions, if you will.
Like you can even ask my boy Akira. Like, he's a waifu hunter, and most of the fucking waifus that he fucking
waifu.
Well, I'm asking you. I'm not asking
for you anime people. What is a waifu? I don't want to Google it but if there's someone that knows this waifu shit, what is a waifu? Is that like a slang term for anime underage kids? What's up, House of Rebellion? It's me, Sloppy. Hope you're doing well, man. Hopefully you're enjoying your New Year's with the missus and having a couple of cervezas before the New Year's, but yeah. So I don't know what waifu is. If no one knows online on here, I'm just gonna Google it. But underage waifus, I guess that's what they like.
Friend, this ain't call a friend thing. I'm asking you this.
Okay. I mean, I was just trying to have a little bit of fun with friends of mine, and I shouldn't have done that. No, is it something to be proud of? No,
because that's the one thing that So. What is 1 second? I gotta get a drink real quick.
Underage waifus.
Yeah.
Okay. So my
thing is I should have checked the age of these people, most definitely, and I didn't. So I'm at fault with that. So yeah, I do agree. I should have.
So he's blaming it on the same thing that Daniel Roth does, like, oh, I should have checked it, or oh, I didn't know, I should have done my due diligence. But they say this after they get caught, after they get called out. Now they're like, oh, I should have. I was like, motherfucker, you watch these anime characters all the time. You should know the age of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, because that is something that again, the old saying is like, a lot of people may forget or whatnot. The internet never forgets, right? And just
never.
It's just a stark reminder as to be careful what you say on here, because it really never leaves. And these are examples.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Sloppy.
That made me laugh because he knew what I was meaning when I put that's some Daniel Ross stuff. And as you can see, he has not changed, right? Little insults, baby insults gets him triggered, right? They get him all upset. They get him all, but they claim they're changed people, that they're better themselves, that they have not done anything bad anymore, that they don't say these things anymore, that they're blah blah blah, and little things that I say, gets them a little riled up. You know what I mean?
Seriously, bro, just shut the fuck up, bro. Your gaslighting is getting fucking ridiculous. For real.
I'm not gaslighting. I'm just saying the truth sometimes.
That's it. I'm looking at trying to justify it. That's some Daniel Roth stuff.
That's some Daniel Roth stuff.
Well, Daniel did with him, he fucking, what was it, when he asked when he was doing the shit with the underage girl, he still kept on. But he said, oh.
I'm paying attention to the fucking chat.
Keep it going a little bit. Give me the link.
So what made you not think in your head, oh, I may need to check, let me ask this. When was this? When did this happen?
When did what happen?
The underage anime thing.
It was like a couple months ago.
So this was like
it was videos that I ended up re-uploading and say, oh, you can just put me on blast however you want, but I don't give a shit.
So this wasn't even like, okay, so like for the stuff with the pregnant girl or the fucking anime convention thing, these were things that weren't like a few years ago. This was like recently, like in the last few months. Now, granted, in YouTube time, that could be even longer depending on who you believe. But so were you smoking cannabis at that time?
No.
So when did you recently start smoking cannabis? And I have no issue with anybody smoking cannabis. My girl smokes cannabis. One of my good friends in the chat, Dragon, he smokes cannabis. So I just FYI.
I started smoking cannabis when it first became illegal. When it first became legal in Missouri.
And when was that?
February of 2023.
So you said you weren't smoking cannabis when you did that underage anime.
There are times where basically I can't afford it. I'm not high all the time.
You cheap.
Oh, okay.
Weed is not expensive, Kyle. Weed is the cheapest stuff you could buy when it comes to illegal drugs. Well, not illegal anymore, but legal drugs now. I guess you could buy it on the store and shit. But you're poor.
Because I was like, there was another contradiction there, but okay.
Like, I'll be honest with you. When shit is getting tough with me, I do smoke.
I smoke cigarettes, so I can. Now, granted, I can still function without cigarettes. I can still like work. I can still do whatever. Sometimes like it'll affect my stress level a little bit if I don't smoke, but I can still try to maintain it. I would have to be really very deep amount of stress to be doing that. So why? So sorry about not affording weed. So why were you? Did you leave your mom's or did you get kicked out? And if so,
I left.
And what was the reason for?
Me and my stepfather never got along, and I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm getting out of here in 5 months. I'm not putting up with this bullshit anymore. Like, I'm not really gonna bring up any personal bullshit in my life.
So his dad, I'm sure. I'm sure the dad was like, hey, dude, you need to fucking grow up. You need to get a job. You need to do something, productive in this household. And he was like, Dad, but stepdad, I am mama's boy. I can't do anything. My mind is fucked up. It's like, well, then you need to get the fuck out because we're not fucking taking care of no fucking weird ass motherfucker that wants to do some crazy ass shit. You had the cops come to my house. What the fuck? Yeah, cops went to Kyle's house when he claimed to want to shoot up the anime convention center. Police showed up to his house and had a conversation with him about it. I'm your daddy. I'm a little smaller version, but I give you extra love. That's why you're 6'4", 6'5". You're not Mexican, man. You're like a Viking or something. The Mexican Viking, 6'4", 270, 280. I'm 5'11". So I'm your. We gotta take you to Maury, Dan, to make sure that when it comes to Dan Sloppy, you are not the father. And I want to start dancing and take you some tequila shots and shit like that. But yeah, so his dad, they bumped heads. Him and his dad bumped heads because the dad wants him to be a productive American citizen, and Kyle wants to be a pothead. And his dad was like, "You need to shut the fuck up." Damn, 305. I know. Yeah. But the good thing about you is because you're taller, you're 6'5", so it kind of spreads the love around your body, so it doesn't look like a 305, 5'10" guy, otaku. Oh, beans and rice, yeah, there you go. Some tacos and burritos and machaca and birria and pozole and menudo and tortas and gorditas and enchiladas. Ah, all right. Too much. All right.
My life.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna ask.
What? No way. 5:30. I need to see a picture of that one of these days. 5:30. God, what were you eating?
For that, but like, it wasn't had any because the only thing I could say that could also be a reason, and again, I'm not saying it is. I'm just giving my theories here. It wasn't due to any legal action from that girl, correct?
No.
No.
Not yet.
No.
Because like going from a city to city or house to house, that'd be one thing, but going to a different state, I get Leon was trying to help, you know, and all that stuff. I get that. I just, you know, it's just something that I'm very curious on. Now, let me ask you something. What was your thoughts?
Yeah, keep talking, you little bitch. Keep talking. You ain't gonna do shit.
Now, what were your thoughts on you know, and again, I've given Leon my fair share of criticism over this, but what was your thoughts of when Leon was seen hanging out with Junko, who was a, you know, he fucking admitted to sexting minors?
I admit, I was disappointed at first, but at the same time, Leon's got his reasons, and I'm not gonna hold it.
I still want to know what the reasons are. Well, not anymore. I don't know. He claims that he had his reasons to meet up with the predator. I don't know. That's a weird
Against
thing.
him. I mean, he's my best friend of over fucking 12 years.
Oh my god.
So you didn't really give him any, because like now granted, he's not like even someone that I consider a close friend on here. When he was, and I understood from one point of view why he was doing it, but I also still gave him shit for it. Because it was just, you know, there's certain people that, you know, don't fucking, you know, deserve any like, I left a whole community over that situation, along with a few other things, but that was something else that fucking was, because they tried to say, oh well, we didn't know about everything, even though they did, and then they tried to turn it back, saying I knew about it because I watched stream. Lo and behold, I don't watch every fucking stream on here, on YouTube. Like, if you look up my search history, no offense to anybody, not even anybody else, but I watch.
Truthfully, I don't really pay attention to anime that much anymore. Truthfully.
Yeah, right. I have images of you posting waifus, I guess you could say, on your Discord server. So yeah, you still watch that shit.
Regarding that, well, what does that have to do with what I just said? The anime thing, or you're just talking about since the person said Yu-Gi-Oh?
Care to repeat?
No,
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
So what was the point? So you're not in now. Are you not?
How am I getting defensive?
Who, me?
I'm literally answering this guy's question sincerely. Like, wow.
So anyway, so like, what's the reason why you stopped watching anime? Was it because of that? Because I know, like,
yes.
This is the okay. Because I was going to say,
because of all this other stuff that's been going on. Yeah, I was like, you know what, this is getting out of hand. Maybe I should stop paying attention to this stuff and actually.
Because I said this, for example, regarding this, is like, you know, I'm a casual anime person. And I don't want to get too deep dive into it because, unfortunately, there is a stigma, just like there's a stigma even in the wrestling community. But I'm so deep into that community, like wrestling, that it's hard to get out. But like,
I mean, it's good to enjoy what you love, and you know, I love wrestling, and you know,
but like
another thing I love, hockey. I'm a big hockey
no
fan.
one cares what you like, Kyle.
Yeah, not really too much into hockey. Like, I'll play some of the NHL games, but now regarding that, it's like for example,
I need to get back on that, bro. Shit.
Like in regards to, I think I talked about this with Jay in the previous stream about, like, you know, the stereotypical wrestling fans, right? Like we talked about Otaku in the past, and I said, you know, that's why, like, whenever I go on dating,
I haven't heard that name in forever.
Oh yeah, he was surprised. Like I've said this, he's been a good boy because, you know, he's got a lot of people after him, so he has to be good. Although apparently I know he's supposed to be doing his yearly women thing, which I think to myself, well, he realizes nothing else is working, so he's got to go back to his old true and blue just to stay relevant. But like, again, because I like, again, he's like Brian Asher to me. He's only entertaining when he's fucking, you know, because no one gives a shit about his fucking views on fucking wrestling, even women, to be honest with you. But it's just like, you know, he's just so passionate about it and so acidine about it. It makes it funny. But anywho, give me a second.
4 minutes.
And you know, truthfully, anime got boring.
Anime got boring.
It's like what J-Dog said. You know, me and J-Dog, we're close friends.
And like I said, I don't have it. Like I like, you know, I
just want to gaslight me because I made mistakes in the past.
All right.
Well, you did threaten, or you did say something about the Irish mob, though. So that is putting time in something. So what? If you're like, my thing would be, and you've called him bitch multiple times in this stream. You know.
So this is when I show up. I show up nicely, right? I when I go into someone's streams that is not mine, I try to be as respectful as possible, as much as I can. You know, I'll say some mean things here and there, but not all the time. I tend to want to, you know, throw some jabs here and there once in a while. So if you see me, I only yell back when I need to.
Oh, like, what is the point of? Oh, Sloppy Zero. What is the point of, you know, if you don't care, why acknowledge?
He does care.
Very true.
Because, like, for example, I've had people even to this day still bring me up, and sometimes I bite my tongue and I leave it be. Other times I'll make little pot shots and little jokes because it's fun. With me, it's like a one and done, and then I leave it be. I don't fucking just be linger on and on. I've had, you know, and all that. That's just how it is, you know. And I'm trying, you know, and that's just the whole thing. Because again, to wish harm somebody or wish this or do that means you care in some way,
Yeah,
shape, or
get out
form.
there for me.
Who cares about me?
He cares.
I was saying that you making those threats, or you making or calling him these names instead of just straight up ignoring him, not acknowledging him at all, not even with nicknames, pot shots, what have you.
But I like the nicknames.
Oh yeah, like we all, like I've been called like fucking.
No, so Chain, from the beginning when he showed up to now, he has been pressing Kyle. Kyle, you can see that he's a little defensive. There's certain things that he was not gonna talk about because they're even worse. When they asked him about why he left his family's house, he only said he has issues with the dad. But I'm sure those issues with the dad are very drastic, and that's why the dad was like, you know what, you need to get the fuck out of here.
Every name in the book, so I find it flattering. But like like with me, I could turn it around. I'm not going to get fucking too gung ho about it. And like like usually when I call somebody a bitch, usually they don't shit. Like I called somebody else a few days ago a bitch, and it's case in point. Sloppy is no bitch. He will pop up if he can. So
If they let me.
Yeah.
I ain't no bitch. I can show
Yeah.
up wherever I can if they don't kick me out.
I mean, I'm being chill.
Huh?
I'm being chill.
Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. Last time you weren't very chill. You were sending the Irish mob on me, even though I haven't received a knock on my door. I've been waiting, but I guess threats on the internet are never fulfilled.
they are sloppy. And I'm gonna be.
I will admit, I was pretty fucking pissed off. Yeah.
But why are you pissed off at me? If you were pissed off at Umbrella for calling you out and you attacked me like a fucking moron, and I'm like, all right, why is he attacking me when he's supposed to be attacking Umbrella, but you attack me? And
Wait, Sloppy. Was that what caused this whole situation? Was that whole thing, or was this already?
Yeah, that was already it. But
Okay. I just want to make sure because I was gonna be like, if that was the case, then yeah.
And not the fact that he fucking gets involved in every fucking situation that did not involve him.
Who?
You.
Oh, why not?
Well, to be
Because
fair,
what I do outside of the fucking internet is none of your damn business.
So knowing
Okay, it's
knowing
getting heated now.
it shouldn't be no one's business.
What?
So talking about someone wanting to run an anime convention, you wouldn't want someone to know that? Wouldn't you want not to go that place because you have there's gonna be a possibility that there's gonna be someone that's gonna shoot up that place? Is that what
Right,
you're
the
saying?
police already confronted me about it, and all
What
I
I'm
got
saying,
was
okay.
no
So another
trespass.
person, if you're training women to kill, murder them, wouldn't you want other women to know that shit instead of fucking them finding out the hard way? Come on, man, be smart. About
that is a fair point. Like
So his, I guess, excuse is, why are you getting into my business? And like I said in my previous stream, I don't know how to get into people's business. It just gets presented to me. This guy did this. This guy has done that. This guy said this. This guy said that. Here's the screenshots. Here's the voice conversations. Here is everything. I just show it, right? So when people say I get in people's business, you put your business on the internet. You have streams talking about anime girls that blocked you. You have streams about you wanting to shoot up places. You have streams that you say you're gonna do all these things. You have messages you message people, women or other people that you're gonna do things to people. You are doing this to yourself. You are doing these threats. You are the one that's creating all this evidence, all this quote unquote private stuff when you're sending it to people that they could show it to other people. And then you get mad because people are calling you out for the stupidity that you are doing. Make it make sense. I can't go to Dan and be like, Dan, I know everything about you. I know that you this, and I don't, because he doesn't bring it to the open. All the stuff I know about Dan is what he talks about on his channel, what he talks about with his friends, stuff like that. With anybody on the internet, the only things you know about people is what they say on the internet. So, Kyle, you have done some horrendous things on the internet. All these things that I'm calling you out for are stuff that are shown on the internet, that you said, that you threatened, that messaged some girls on Instagram. Everything is on the internet, and it gets saved by victims, gets saved by the St. Louis Convention Center, gets saved by so many things that end up being public because your dumbass sent the messages to a public social media place. Anybody could see. It's like when someone on Facebook vents about how their life is going, and then someone response to it, and they're like, "Why are you getting in my business?" They're like, "Bitch, you wrote it on your public Facebook account where you wanted people to feel sorry for you and say, 'No, it's okay, you're all right.'" Nah, that's the same stuff how we find out all the shit about you. And you say it's private. You say it's not, it doesn't belong, concern you. But then again, you guys rant about other shit of other people, right? You guys rant about other people. So why are you guys getting in other people's business if it's not your business, but you're telling me the same thing? Come on, man.
I'm gonna try to be like, I'm trying to be like, if you two can talk, if I could be the mediator of all this, I'll fucking do it. But
Yeah.
like, Sloppy has a point regarding that, because okay, for example, if I threatened, like, you were not here, Kyle, and I fucking said I'm gonna kill you, right? And if Sloppy, let's say Sloppy was cool with you, right? And Sloppy heard this, like, and he's not in this business, but maybe he's both our friends. Would the right thing to do to let you know that I just threatened to kill you?
You got a fair point.
Bam, bam, cheating with the logic. You see how easily these things, but it's gonna go from one year to the other because he knows that he's gonna do it again. He's like, yeah, you got a point. You got a point. We should be telling, exposing these evil people from the internet so they won't, harass any other people. But not mine because I'm a good guy. Fuck that guy.
Or even the pregnant girl, same thing. It's just a matter of, yes, you may think that he's getting into business that doesn't concern you, but if it's in those names, a public service thing would be to go and warn somebody about it. Now, granted, were you going to actually follow up on that? I don't know. But the point is, I'm trying to make here is, it is to prevent if it does happen, because there's always that what if. Like, half of the threats on the internet usually mean shit, but there's always that one person who has the balls and the stupidity enough to go and actually follow through on it.
His name is Kyle Johnson.
And I'll admit, I didn't follow through on it, and
Good.
It was a mistake to be one.
Because think of it this way: if you follow through on it, you would not be here right now.
No.
You may not even. This may not even be a topic.
I'd be in prison.
Yeah, this may not even be a topic because nobody would know who you are. Maybe Leon or someone else, maybe he was close with you, but no one would know who you are. So that's the point. That and also, like I said, with Sloppy, yes, Sloppy was one of the main. Like I've always taken credit on finding it truly and not hiding it. Truly finding it.
And I'll be honest, truthfully, before all this shit happened, I've given Sloppy credit for some of the stuff that he's done.
No, thank you.
I was going to say this.
I will be the first person to admit that to you. Most definitely.
So as you can see, he gives me props, and I'm like, "Aw, thank you." But because it's about other people, exposing other people that are not his friends or him or his group or an acquaintance. That's what happens all the time. What's up, Giselle? That's what happens all the time. People congratulate you, right? Oh my God, you're doing so great. You're doing awesome work. You're doing the best. Keep it up. Blah blah blah. And then they find out something about one of their friends or one of their colleagues or one of whatever. Oh no, see, he's only a drama starter. He's only doing this for clout. He's only like, wait, but you congratulated me about these other guys and said that I was doing awesome, but because I'm doing something about one of your friends, now I don't do it correctly, that I'm a fake Chris Hansen and all this fake this and fake that. But like a couple weeks ago, you were like, on the sloppy stick. That's why when that's why when people talk shit about me, it doesn't bother me because I know what I'm doing it's good. People talk shit, say I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, yeah, for sure, yeah, I'm that guy, yeah, of course, yeah, whatever. It doesn't bother me because I know what I'm doing. Yeah, the sloppy stick. Some people like the sloppy stick. Some people dislike it after their friends get called out.
Appreciate it. But you should blame Leon for all this shit. If he would apologize to fucking the Serbian fucker, how you guys call him? This wouldn't have not happened. But you wanted to hold your balls tight. And
how does Chayton know who I was talking about? I'm just kidding.
They shit that we're not gonna apologize. Then I lurk and I search for shit and I go deep into you fucking people's shit and I find things that no one wants people to find out. And if it wasn't for Leon, you wouldn't have been fucking in the spotlight. So you should blame Leon for fucking all this shit coming out.
Like, for example, I'll use this example. Like when that whole thing with Leon was going on, I gave my opinion on it. I fucking criticized Leon. It wasn't to kiss ass. It wasn't to be the cool kid on the block. If anything, there were people I consider friends. I cut them off due to that situation. I've mellowed out on that thing, but I'm still not going to fucking be like, oh, I'm going to go and fucking, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm still not going to go and give you a piece of my mind. I'm still going to give a piece of my mind to this whole situation. I'm talking about back then. I was the one who found out about the and brought it to light regarding the stuff with Junko. Fucking everybody, not everybody, like Sloppy was not one of them, but a lot of people tried to hide that and brush it under the rug. Sloppy followed. I basically, once I found out, I warned everybody, and some people say it wasn't my business, but I felt like it was my duty, as I would call myself in some communities, not maybe particularly this community, but some communities, as a pillar of that community, some of the communities I'm in. I felt like it was in my duty to go and warn everybody about this situation, tell everybody what was going on. So with that, and I lost friends through that because I was outspoken about my opinions of certain things that were going on. However, the point I'm trying to make here is Sloppy was the one that basically took that ball that was placed there, and he ran with it and got everything that we needed to know about this motherfucker, and that was snap. And with the Leon situation, I don't know if it still would have happened due to Fire Lord, but one of the main reasons why it was brought, this whole situation started, was because, just like with last year with when I was having issues with some people, because he was hanging out with Junko.
Predator.
Yeah,
And if that picture did not come out, or better yet, if he never hung out with them to begin with, I don't think none of this would have happened. I don't think the Leon shit would have happened. I don't think the Kyle, like the stuff going on with you currently, Kyle, would happen.
Yeah, and that's 100% true, Chayton. Very true. I thought, like I said before I found out about Leon, I'm like, I thought he was a cool guy, a little racist. But he was calling out people that were doing bad things. I'm like, okay, cool. That's a admirable thing to do. You're talking shit about Daniel and talking shit about people that like cuties and shit like that. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, he seems like a good guy. He looks autistic, but it's okay. We could go past that, the autistic part, the racist part. It's okay. But the moment that you took a picture with the known pred and then try to justify it and trying to shut people out or shut people up, I mean, uh, and then not apologize because you thought that you were doing the right, then that's when I'm like, okay, I think he's a piece of shit. He's very hypocritical about the stuff that he talks about, and I don't like that because I thought he was a decent person. A little, like I said, a little autistic. He maybe needs to go to Turkey to get some hair transplants, so it helps him gain back some of the hair that he lost, and go to the dentist so he could get some braces. But besides that, you could he's an outstanding person. But no, he wanted to be a tough guy and it backfired.
I think, like, I'm not trying to say Leon is 100 because everybody's accountable for their actions, but there's a callus to everything. Now, that main callus is Junko, because he has infected every single portion of this community, trying to fucking be like nobody wants to be friends with him. And again, I still stand by this. I don't care what he tells me. If he tells me that it was all a fucking act, he was faking it, he didn't do anything, he was doing it to get attention, I still wouldn't fuck with him. He's still a piece of shit. And I'll say this: he is someone not worth saving, and he is someone that should and hopefully will die alone.
See,
Got a point.
So that is my point. And again, I'm not trying to fucking put all the blame on Junko, because we all, like, the people who decided to still be around and played their part in this situation. Again, and I'll bring this up one time and one time only, because I try not to bring this shit up. I'll list people I cut off due to this shit that was going on.
Do it, change.
I'll name right now. I cut off ZTB. I cut off fucking Bio. I cut off fucking, some of these were reasons on top of that, but that was like one of the cows. ZTB was the main person I cut off due to that. ZTB, Bio, fucking, I know he's gonna get pissed I said this, but I'm only bringing this up for context. So if you get upset and make posts, that's on you. I blocked Kevin. I blocked fucking Jerry, because either A, they played a part in hiding him, or B, they fucking made excuses for why it was done.
No.
It took ZTB a year after I fucking exposed that they were hiding him for him to finally admit he was wrong. That's the reason why I have not brought him up, nor really fucked with him in anything and brought him up by name until this moment. Because the moment he finally admitted his wrongdoings, I left it be. But these are people that I cut off for that reason. Leon is lucky that I've mellowed out since then, because it's gone away, it's all that. But it doesn't change the fact that I still gave him shit for it. I even gave someone I consider a close friend for even just talking. He didn't meet the motherfucker, thank God, but I gave him shit too. He at least learned the error of his ways and decided to cut ties with him because he understood what like I and other people were saying. Not that we were manipulating him, but that we were trying to help him because we didn't want him to get in the same situation that Leon is getting into now.
Manipulate him.
So this all goes back to this and how everybody reacted to this situation, because Leon did not take accountability for everything. He fucking tried to backpedal. You, Kyle, tried to backpedal with him and defend him. And I get it, you're defending your friend. Kudos. But the point is that you doing that led to this shit happening and surfacing. I wouldn't have known about half the shit that you have done if it wasn't for this. And it goes back to that picture, which goes back to Junko as a whole.
Like what do you call that? The Twilight Zone. You know, that shit fucking, you know, if one, it's a domino effect, right? You just hit one domino and bang, 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 you find all these things. And me, I wasn't gonna, I didn't know what they were doing. I didn't know anything. But the moment that they were like kind of defending themselves or why they hung out with Predator, uh, Junko, kind of question yourself like, why? Why they're so comfortable being around these type of people? Like, are they that type of people? So you kind of start looking into these people, and then people from the past that have been trying to get these people called out start messaging you like, hey, you know what? uh, this person did this and we have the images. I'm like, oh, cool. What the fuck? When was this? Oh, like a year ago. Okay, cool, cool. All right, let me see. And then this girl, that the one that he wanted to unalive the baby, uh, miraculously, my bad, message or posted something about this guy on her Facebook account. And I don't know how one of my friends found it. Like, I don't know how he did it, but he messaged me like saying, "Hey, yo, this girl is talking about Kyle," and I'm like, "Kyle, the one that we're talking about?" He's like, "Yeah," and she's saying, you know, that he has been doing some weird shit to her, and I'm like, "Oh shit, hit me." If she has Discord, add her on Discord and let's have a talk with her. And that's when she told us about this situation. You know, but if Leon wouldn't have taken the picture with Junko, none of this. I wouldn't even be talking. I wouldn't be here right now talking to you guys. I would be talking about fucking something else, you know? So when these people say it's only a picture, look at what one picture created. One picture that could have easily been avoided created all this stuff, and people found out more negative things about you guys. Saw that you guys are pieces of shit. You know, saw that you guys aren't what you guys say you guys are. You guys are just fucking weird ass lolicon role playing lovers, waifu chasers, or whatever that shit you guys call yourselves. But if Leon didn't take that picture, none of this would have happened. And so I blame Leon for his stupidity, because you know, he is special ed, like Mr. Arthur says. You know, special ed means you're extra special ed, and he is, because he created this situation and tried to justify it and put his people in a spot to not know how to react. And because a lot of those people don't have friends in real life, they stick to the people they're with because of fear of not having no one to talk to, because they're so used to talking to someone online that talking to someone in person, their social, you know, capacity isn't up to par to what social standards are now, so they will look awkward, so they tend to come back to the online people that do some crazy ass shit because they're like, well, you know, they're online, so it doesn't matter. They're cool to me. They're nice to me. Fuck that. You know. All right.
Basically, moral of the story is don't hang out with predators because and don't defend anybody. Not saying you gotta cut ties with them, but don't fucking defend people who are you like again? I'll put this point out there too. That fight was between Sloppy and Leon, not you. So it would be contradictory of yourself. Yes, he's your friend. I get that, but it would be contradictory of yourself to say Sloppy gets in this that doesn't concern you when you got into a issue that didn't concern you because it was between Sloppy and Leon. Sloppy, I'll ask you before Kyle can respond. Sloppy, was that situation at the beginning between you and Leon alone?
Of course, I only trigger attack the person that people tell me about. I don't care about the people around him. I might talk shit about the people around him, saying that if you hang around with a piece of shit like him, then you're a piece of shit too. But that's totally different. I wouldn't dig deep into people's lives if they don't talk shit about me, because it's so easy to find people's stuff nowadays. But
I would say you would have done the same thing to me or anybody else who would have done the same thing. A lot of my stuff's already public, so I'm kind of like, okay, you're just like, it's just gonna be stuff there, all right. I'll if I need to address it, like stuff I've talked about this. I've talked to you about stuff behind the scenes regarding certain matters. This. My point is though is that but I'm also smart enough to understand that like I can have an opinion on the situation, but and even for example, Sloppy doesn't give me crap that I say I'm still cool with Leon. I just don't, I. Like, okay, and that's actually a perfect example. Okay, so I'm still, and I've said this, I criticize Leon, yes, but I'm still cool with him. Sloppy doesn't go after me because he knows my standpoint on the whole situation.
Fair enough.
So that is, and why I didn't get involved in that regard, I could give my opinion because I'm allowed to have an opinion on anything. But I didn't get involved because it wasn't my concern. It wasn't my fight to get involved in. Even if Leon came to me and told me to fucking help him, I still would tell him, this is your battle, you deal with it alone.
Got a point.
So Chan says, right? Like, he's told me before, well, at that moment, he was still cool with Leon. I don't know if he still is or not. But at that moment, he was still, cool with Leon. And like I tell everybody on stuff, like, you could be cool with whoever the f you want. I could care less. But the moment that you start defending them and talking shit to me because I'm talking shit about your friend, and then get upset because I'm talking shit about you now, then that's the when I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, you came in this conversation, you try to act tough because your friend was telling you that I said some mean things to him, and then you come in and you try to be all tough too, and then I shut you up. And I only do that to the people that talk shit to me. Like, I see some of the comments on Leon's community posts, or and there's people saying, oh, I'm not getting in between this, or I'm not part of this, or I'm not getting involved. I'm like, cool, yeah, that's good. You shouldn't. This is between me and whoever I'm talking shit about. But if you decide to say something to me, then of course I want to respond to you because you want to smoke, so I gotta respond back and say some mean things to you and shit. Call you a sped Templar or something. If that hurts your feelings, if little Sloppy over here says that you're a sped Templar and you get mad, then that's a you problem, because you can't let nobody on the internet hurt your feelings. If that does the case, if that happens, then you're a bitch. Okay.
Yeah. Well, like I said, if Kyle wouldn't have came in attacking me in Umbrella stream, I would have just, because I moved on from him a long time ago. Because after the stream with Leon, I was like, all right, you admitted, you took accountability, I'm done. But then I went to Umbrella stream, and I was expecting him to attack Umbrella because Umbrella was kind of talking crap about him, I guess. And I'm just there. I'm like, I even said it. I was like, hey, if he talks shit to me, then I got to respond. But if he attacks you, Umbrella, you're your own man. You're a man, right? So you better defend yourself. And the first thing he did was, attack me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, all right, okay, you want to attack me? All right, and then fuck it. I'll respond back. I don't give a fuck. I'm not the type that's gonna back down. So he started saying, I'm gonna murder you. I'm gonna do this, and I'm like, okay, for sure, yeah, find me first. And after that, I'm like, all right, this guy still wants some shit. Let me look into him more, and that's how we found that girl, because we were looking into him more now to see if he did anything recently, and we found out the whole Evelyn shit. If he wouldn't have attacked me in Umbrella's dream, I was over him already. But he wanted to smoke, so I found out more shit about him.
Yes. So, like I was saying there, I was over him. Like, after me and Leon had that conversation, I'm like, okay, all right, you took accountability about the Junko shit. Cool. I'm over you. I'm done. Like, I there's nothing more to say. The videos I have there are the proof of you doing these things that I said. Okay. So I went to Umbrella hit me up on Discord saying, hey, Sloppy, I'm gonna Kyle has been talking shit about me in one of the other channels, and I'm gonna call him out. Can you come in and say your piece? I'm like, well, I already said my piece, but I'll go there to kind of support you, if you need to, But if they come in, you better defend yourself. And he's like, yeah. If they come in, I'm gonna defend myself. I'm in my head. I'm like, you're not. I seen you when people press you, and you're not that guy. So I knew if one of those two guys came in, the umbrella was gonna shut down and cower in fear. I'm very transparent with my thoughts about people, and with him, I told him too. I'm like, hey, dude, you're gonna cower and you're not gonna say anything back. You're gonna get all nervous, and you might just stay quiet, and it's gonna make you look even weaker because it's your stream, and this guy came in and fucking told you off, and it's gonna make you look like a bitch. But if you want to call him out, then be my guest. It's your channel. You do what you want to do, boo. And he did. And so I came in, and I was just listening to whatever Umbrella's saying, and he comes in, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay quiet. I'm not gonna say shit. It's not my business. Umbrella called out Kyle, so Kyle's gonna come in and talk shit to Umbrella, and I'm just gonna, mute myself. And he came in, and I just laughed a little bit, and he went at me, and then I'm like, okay, motherfucker, you still want to smoke? I was done with you. I was done. I didn't care about you no more, about you guys. And now you're saying you're gonna unalive me and that you're gonna make a phone call. I'm okay. All right. I wanna find out if these threats are true. So I'm gonna see what type of person you are and what type of things you have done. And he caught himself in a situation. But let me read the ultimately what it comes down is to these people claim to be leaders. They want to have the power and overlord over these others, yet exposed. It's another ball game. You can't have it. Yeah. It's always like that. Like me, I'm myself. If I get called out, I defend myself. If I said something that offended someone, when it comes to words, if I said you're a bitch and you get offended and you say, oh my god, he said this, I could care less. But if I don't insult people that don't insult me. If you insult me, then that means it's fair game. You give what you're gonna get what you give. And I try to be as respectful to whoever I'm in, unless they insult me. If they say, "Oh, you're sloppy, you're a bitch," I'm like, "What the fuck? Why am I a bitch? You're a bitch. What the fuck?" And I start wrapping up my insults, and it gets crazy sometimes. What's up, Primastic Hedgehog? I don't know why people are afraid. I don't get it. I don't see the terror in either of these two. Just personal opinion. Don't say that, Dan. He's gonna order 66 you and have all these trolls come in and hey, well, you do eat tacos, right, over there? But they're not that good in Texas, but they're not LA tacos, but they're tacos, I guess you could say. They're made with meat. They're not seasoned very well, but tacos in Texas, you guys are known more for barbecue, so uh, yeah, the tacos in Texas, I don't know, they're whitewashed. What's up, the lone one? But yeah, I was over his them, but they attacked me, and I'm like, all right, you want more smoke? I could hit up some people and see what we could do. My bad, guys. Okay, tacos in Texas are okay, I guess. About the guy that Steve exploded. Well, no, it's about his friend, um, Kyle Lofrock. Well, a little bit of Leon, but Leon, like I said, it's mainly a Kyle. Kyle's a bigger piece of shit than Leon. Leon's a piece of shit. Don't get me wrong, but Kyle is a bigger piece of shit. It's like you stack two pieces of shit. Kyle is double the amount. All right. Let me play it.
Fair enough.
And Brain Top pointed this out perfectly.
I'll admit, I should have never attacked you the way I did, and I was heated.
You better.
You brought up shit that was already brought up.
So if I bring up stuff that's already been brought up, why would someone get mad? I that for me was like kind of odd.
Yeah, it was not smart.
And here's another point. Like Brain Top said this perfectly. It's a butterfly effect. If certain things didn't happen, none of this would be happening.
Yeah,
And that's
my main focus is predators and drama shit. I could give a fuck, but when someone threatens my life, then I gotta take it a little serious and see if these threats are done or are gonna be done. So you get to research the individual, and you find stuff that normal people wouldn't really find because people don't really care about other people. But when you really care about finding some shit on some people,
this Darkless guy, he's like a simp. Darkless, he has a little girl voice. It sounds from what I heard on the stream. He had like a little girl voice. but he's simps, man. God damn, like he made mistakes. Let them say it. Darkless, you don't know their lives.
You do some digging, and that's what me and my friends do. And we look at court cases, we look at stuff. We pay whatever that Kyle Lofrock paid. We pay that shit too, and we're able to find people's stuff, documents, court records, family members, all that stuff, and we're able to contact the right authorities when it comes to shit like that. We don't just say we're gonna do it; we do it, and we try to get the person in trouble because they got to be accountable, but there's also supposed to be some punishment when it comes to that. And sad to say, I'm already talking to the police, and they're.
Hey, you think I give a fuck?
That's fine. That's fine. We already know where Chris Bonnell lives and his parents, so we'll be able to contact his parents.
No. That's an old address.
Huh?
Oh my
The one
God.
where his dad lives and his phone number.
What's up?
Here's my
We have his
question.
dad's name, and the police can find him right away. And we already know where.
His dad don't live here anymore.
No, he doesn't live with you guys, but he still lives in the area.
No, you don't even live in the area.
All right. Well, then they're gonna show up to his house, and then they're gonna show up to your house, your parents' house, your mom's house.
Think I give a fuck?
No, well, I'm saying they're gonna contact people. And if you don't care, that's fine. I don't. But I'm just letting you know that there's a process already going with all the stuff. And if you don't care, that's fine. I don't expect you to care, but the process is already going, and they already have your friend's name, so they could easily send all the stuff to the local police, and they have his address, and we have his phone numbers, and his family's names, and a lot of people's names. So if they can't find him where he lives in his old place, they could find a family member that's gonna let him know where he lives.
God damn, Sloppy.
And one thing I want to add to that,
God damn, Sloppy. Talk too fast. I'm just kidding. I have it at 1.5 speed. So I let him know that we have contacted law enforcement and stuff like that. Not to scare him, just to let him know, hey, you've done some pretty bad shit. You did threaten the woman to do all these things. We're gonna let the people know because you have a track record of doing some things like that, and police have shown up to your house due to these type of threats. So them getting another one is like, okay, this guy might be serious about the stuff that he tries to, to do. But yeah, I don't know. No, well, it's a different one. Let me see. Leon. Well, here's my question to myself, my friend. Leon boy is a bug. Yeah, he is. Ugly freak. Yep, very. The flames told me of my sister's passive ghost. Told me, wait, what? Huh? I don't know that last part, but if it's spiritual, I don't know. Leon boy is going to meet his hell demise. Well, he's gonna meet something. When he dies. I don't know how his health is. From what I see, he looks very dehydrated. He needs more water. Um, he needs to take care of his gingivitis and dental work because those teeth are spreading away from each other. Yeah, so he's not in tip top shape. Steve already exposed that guy a while back. I don't know why. He's not. He's just a little. We just like talking shit to him because he cries. He makes videos yelling, trying to act tough, thinking that he's scaring people with this autistic voice. But we just laugh. Every time he makes a video about someone, now I laugh. I laugh at the video because he's yelling like if people could just lower the volume on the on the YouTube channel. Lower the volume and it's gonna sound like he's whispering. so I don't pay attention to that. Wherever he's at, I'm calling his sorry ass out because the way how I smell his wretched soul, he's about to go to hell. As you guys out, you're going to take him down. We'll try. Because I know he was having himself the pilot of an evil dweller, a rat who hides a mole of a hole. You can't hide himself no longer because in the forest, the pack of the wolves will eat him alive. I feel like that's how you're saying the story, Primastic. Is not making fun of you. It seems like you're one of those storytellers of that talk about the Viking stuff and that we live amongst us in the shadows and we don't play by the games we play. Who's yelling? Oh, Leon. If you watch his videos, yeah, that's right, homie. I'm deadbeat serious. All right, for sure, man, for sure. He got so mad that I blocked him. Yeah. Well, Chain, he was gonna do that to you anyways. It was long time coming, even though you're the one that blocked him. But it's like when you quit a job, and they're like, "No, we're firing you." I'm like, "Wait, but I just quit." No, we fired your ass. We're firing your ass. You're incompetent. He's like, "Wait, but I just quit right now. Before you even fire me, you would have kept me here." working with you, but because I decided to quit, now you're firing me. No, it doesn't work like that. That's how it sounds like when he made that video that community post saying that he fired that he blocked you and that he doesn't want nothing to do with you, and then everybody else like, good job, bro. Yeah, Chain is this and Chain is that. It's like, wait, before you guys were always saying Chain was a good guy. Now that the Leon blocked him, quote unquote blocked the Che, even though Che blocked him first. But now he's a bad person. And yeah, I knew he was like that, and I knew he was this, and I was like, shut the fuck up. You were fucking sucking his dick. Now you're fucking now saying all these shits. Shut the fuck up. That's what I hate about hypocritical people. Me, I could not like someone, and because my friend likes them, I'm still not liking them. I'm be like, fuck that guy. And but these guys are like, oh, because you're his friend, I'm his friend. Yeah, I knew he was a good guy. Oh, what? You're not talking to him no more? Oh, no, no, no. I knew he was a fucked up person. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. All those type of people. My bad. Went on a rant. My bad.
Also, let's say hypothetically speaking, right? Let's say that whatever state, it could be the state where Kyle used to live, in the state where he lives currently. Let's say that they issue a warrant, right? Hypothetically, but just hear me out with this. And if Leon decides to still keep you there, knowing this, then he could get in trouble for aiding a fugitive, basically. And so let me ask you, pal. What if, hypothetically speaking, if they had a warrant for you and they and they were trying to find you, what would be your first what would you do? What would you do if you knew that? If you had a warrant out for your arrest and all that, would you stay and potentially put Leon in danger, who is not, as far as we know, is not doing anything wrong unless he knows you have a warrant and is fucking keeping you around, which is aiding a fucking fugitive?
I mean, I'm already in the process of getting my own place.
But let's say hypothetically let's say next week that happens, right? The warrant gets issued and all that. What would you do? Like, just hypothetically speaking, if it was next week, because unless you get in a place next week, what would you do? Would you turn yourself in, or would you just stay there and wait for the cops to come and possibly arrest Leon too, just for aiding a fugitive? What would be your course of action, hypothetically speaking, of course?
Honestly, I don't know.
He doesn't know
because it's
because you want Leon to get in any trouble too.
Keep fucking talking.
What do you mean? I'm giving you a warning that you're gonna. There's possibility.
Really says the one that went to the wrong police department.
She already told me Jefferson County. She went to Jefferson County.
You think I give a fuck?
So I made a video, right, or a little short of me contacting the St. Louis Police Department, right, and freaking he was like, oh, you called the wrong police department. I'm like, no, I didn't, because we called Jefferson County, and he was like, oh shit.
Is it right, Jefferson County?
Yeah.
There you go. See, I ain't lying.
Jefferson County.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you. I'm giving you a heads up that you better help out your friend Leon and not get him in trouble. And
yeah, go fuck yourself, dude.
All right,
fuck yourself.
for sure. Well, I'm not the one to be getting raped in the fucking jail cell, so they're gonna find out you're threatening a woman, and that's it. That's it. You're gonna be Big Papa's. But
so I don't know if you guys heard that. He said, "I will unalive every cop." Right? He threatened to, if the cops go to where he's at, that he is going to unalive them.
Fucking the sugar baby.
I'll kill every fucking cop.
Wait, so
what?
You hear that? Would I go back? Was it 14, 18? Whap, right there. All right. Here, I'm gonna do it in slow motion, this one, because you could hear him say this, right?
Wait, so
What?
is the Irish mafia help out your friend Leon?
You just openly.
You're gonna find out you threatened a woman, and that's it. That's it. You're gonna be Big Papa's fucking the sugar baby.
I'll kill every fucking cop.
Wait, so
What?
is the Irish mafia coming or what? Give him a call.
I slowed it down because he says it really subtle, like really quick, and he says, "I will kill every cop," and we're like, "Wait, I didn't hear it the first time because he said it so fast." as you can see, I had to slow it down to 0.75 for me to kind of hear what he said. And Chayton caught it. Fucking Chayton has better ear, I guess, hearing than me because goddamn, I didn't hear that. And he claimed he will, unalive police officer, right?
Okay, what was your reasoning for saying that? Saying that you just openly said you kill any cop?
I'm
Like
not.
that's technically terrorism, wouldn't you think?
Flip that. More evidence. Appreciate it.
That could literally be fucking. You don't realize what you just did. You could literally fucking that alone could fucking send you to fucking prison because that's terrorism basically. Look at what's going on with the guy who shot the healthcare person. Now
Yeah.
I will admit I have my fucking critiques over the insurance industry and the healthcare industry, but I really more so care about the family that was taken from that. Not like that's my opinion on the whole situation. My point is though is that look at that whole thing, that manhunt. That could be you, just for saying that. Not even like fucking A that she just did in the last few years. You saying you kill every cop. I'm not a big fan of cops either. I'll admit that. But the fact is that you just fucking said that. Let me ask you: are you out of weed right now? I just want to know what your reasoning is.
I'm out. Most definitely.
But like my question though is that you've been calm this entire time. You've gotten a little heated every so often, but you're pretty.
I'm pretty heated right now.
He's pretty heated. Oh my
But what
god!
made you want to say that? Because again, do you not
But
realize
it's fucking sloppy. He thinks he can just throw his fucking weight around and try to fucking.
that still doesn't like I've had people fucking say worse shit to me, and I fucking still did not go that far. It's just like how.
So he's blaming it on me, right? He's victim blame. He's blaming it on me, saying that I made him say that, and that's a little kind of fucked up, right? I can't make no one say things like that. I just gave him a heads up that hey, there's a possibility that because of the stuff you have done, you might have people knock on your door, and he got upset and he said, I will unalive any cop or all the cops, which to me is kind of stupid. But knowing these type of special ed people, they tend to say outlandish things like this all the time.
How old are you currently, Kyle?
That's none of your damn business.
No, he
Oh,
didn't
I'm just asking you a simple question.
I don't care. It's none of your
Okay,
business.
so you said that you did the same spec when you were 28. That was 2 years ago. So by that point, you would either be 30 or close to 30 already.
Well, it happened when I was 26.
You said 28 earlier.
Well, that
He's a habitual liar. He lies. He changes his story.
He is.
Like I'm trying to be the fucking I'm not saying the sloppy's not being fair, but even though I have my own opinions of the situation, I'm trying to be fair because at least if I can get something out of you and without anything you getting all up in arms about, then that's at least something for me. I'm not trying to get dirty. I'm trying to see because nobody's really been able to ask your side, so I'm willing to ask that because again, I'm sure sloppy would love to get your side before back then. My point is though is that you contradicting certain things to your story does not help credibility. Like you taking accountability, yes, okay, that could help. But the point is that when you are contradicting the statements that you are making, that doesn't help credibility either.
Yeah.
So it makes people less wanting to sympathize or believe you or be on your side. And I'm not telling anybody to do whatever.
Okay,
Again,
guys.
some people in here are neutral on the situation. That's fine. But I'm just, again, for the viewing audience, if you will. So again, just the contradictions right here. Because earlier you said you were 28, so by that logic you'd be 30. If you're 26 that time, that means you'd be probably close to 30. My point is, I'm not that far. Like I'm either A, I'm older than you, or B, by a few years, or B, I'm only because I just turned 30 not that long ago, like literally a month ago almost. So my point is, and I admit I have like Asperger's, autism, all this other stuff. I don't use that. So I'm just using that to point out because other people, not saying you, Kyle, but other people try to use their disabilities as the excuse why they act the way they are. I'm unmedicated. I fucking don't I smoke cigarettes but that's my vice. I don't really drink that often. I don't really smoke weed. I'm pretty stable, if you will. Have my moments, but we all do. My point is though, is that like, I hearing all this and then just you saying that about killing every cop, it just doesn't because your goal right here, because I'm coming in here trying to be as neutral as I can. I have my opinions of you, but I'm trying to be as neutral as I can. My goal out of this is for me to see if I should believe you or believe Sloppy in this situation. Sloppy's been pretty accurate with his facts in the past, so it's very hard. But I'm trying to see from your point of view. But with the contradictions, with you just blaring out that you kill every cop just because Sloppy pisses you off, a judge ain't gonna look at that and be like, okay, well, we should go arrest Sloppy. No, they're gonna be like, we're gonna throw you in the slammer, lock you away, and throw away the key. They're not gonna care. They're not gonna care that Sloppy pissed you off. If you go and shoot a fucking guy because he bullied you online, Are they going to care about the guy who was bullying you? No, they're going. Or are they going to care? Are they going to fucking go and arrest him and fucking be like, oh, you did the right thing, man. Here, high five. No, they're going to throw your ass in fucking prison.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just how it's gonna. That's just how it is. So you saying that type of stuff too sloppy, or saying it's a cops, and the excuse is he's pissing you off. That ain't sloppy's fault. That is something that needs to be handled with your mental health and your well-being mentally, because mental health is a very important thing. Again, as I pointed out earlier, you know, Brian Apsher, Daniel Rowe, people like that, they're fucking lost causes, and some of them may be medicated. That's even the scary part. They may be medicated, and still like a damn fool.
Kyle's
You know, you saying this stuff doesn't convince me that you're this chill, cool guy.
Yeah, he
I'm
isn't.
just going to be brutally honest here, my guy.
He isn't taking.
Well, he has been in a mental institute, right, Kyle? Maybe. Possibly.
Happy
Yeah,
New Year,
what's up?
Woody.
I'm just asking. Have you been? You've been in a mental institute, right?
Yeah, when I was in my teens, yes.
Okay. No. All right.
How would I even know that? I amaze myself sometimes, right? I don't know how I am able to find this stuff. Wait, I do. A lot of people help me. That's why. It's a we thing, motherfucker. A we. Yeah, there's people that are crazier than me, that have more time than me, that are able to dig more than me. And I appreciate those motherfuckers behind the scenes that help me get information. I appreciate the guy. Like I always, every stream, I always appreciate the people that help me behind the scenes, because if it's not for them, I can't talk shit about these people. So the people behind the scenes, you know who you are. I appreciate you guys for giving me information that is able to show these pred supporters, lolicon lovers, lolicon this, they like Zoop file shit. Thank you for helping me with information behind the scenes. It's a we thing.
What were you in a mental institution for?
I declined to answer.
Okay, that's all right.
I know why.
Oh, is your numbers 3256 sound familiar?
The what?
3256.
Yes. What do you know? You're fucking 3256 what?
Just the last numbers or something. Does that ring a bell?
No.
No. Okay.
Fair warning. The next couple minutes, there's gonna be a lot of insults.
But you see,
Doxing.
well, technically, he didn't fully. Like I could say fucking.
Well, you want me to say the whole thing?
It's an old number, but I could say 4600, right? That's an old number, but still, I could say 4600. You still got to figure out the first digits to the number, so it's not in the area code. The area code, depending on where you live, would be easy to find, but the other stuff could not be, depending on unless you're looking hard enough. But
Yeah.
again, even then,
find it.
so that's one of the only times I actually just because usually I'm very against doxing, but that's not doxing.
Doxing is bad.
My point is, what I was going to say earlier, is that you see what I'm saying here is that you had the opportunity to try to steer the ship into a right way, and I feel like Sloppy's been pretty calm in this whole situation. He's asked you some questions and all that, and you've gotten very defensive, very angry. You threatened to kill cops and all that. It's not a good look for you, my guy. You may say you don't care, but there could be, and I'm not speaking for anybody in the stream or anybody else watching, but there could be a point in time that you could end up like Daniel Wolf. You could end up like fucking Brian Apsher, where you have nobody.
He is.
I don't count Daniel Slade. That's basically they're joined at the hip, so I don't count him.
Slave.
My point is though, is that you may say you don't care, but your emotions and your reactions to what has transpired tonight speak differently.
It does.
A normal person would not say they're going to kill every cop they see.
Damn, that's a really bad thing that I clipped.
So you understand the meaning of what I'm trying to say here, correct?
Yep.
And what is your response to it? What is your retort?
I don't really have a response.
He doesn't. He's done. That's it.
Well, like earlier, you did acknowledge your mistakes in the past, and now you could be. I don't know if it'll do you any good, but it could still maybe paint some decent picture. You could acknowledge that maybe it's not right to say that you want to kill you would kill every cop. Like, let me ask you, Kyle, do you own guns? Do you own a gun?
No.
Then how would you kill a cop? Because most cops have guns.
I don't know.
With scissors.
He wants to act like a Norwegian pirate or Viking and scare off the cops like that or something. I don't know.
Are you done?
Huh?
Are you done?
My bad. I had to throw a little jab here and there. My bad.
Sure,
That's
sure you do.
Anyway, so yeah, so does that numbers sound familiar?
No, it
No,
don't.
they don't. What about Misty? Do you know Misty?
Yeah, you got a lot of fucking nerve, dude.
uh-oh.
Just doxing people's names and shit. Like what
What
the
do you
fuck?
mean? You just admit you could have said I don't know who that person is, and it would have been that like Shannon,
That's none of your damn
Tina,
business.
Andreina, Justin, Blake, Grace, Ronnie.
Okay, you leave my fucking family out of this, dude. You leave my.
This guy isn't smart, right? Like me, right? If someone ever finds like my real name, or it's a really complicated name, so that's why I like my name, because it's a very complicated name. So it will be hard to find me. But if there's someone that finds me and says this name, I'm like, who the fuck's name is that? I would never admit to any names, phone numbers, addresses, anything online. Even if they got it correct, I'm always gonna say no. Always gonna say no. And these idiots always confirm shit. It's stupid.
fucking
They
family.
need to know. They need to know what type of person you are.
No, they
right?
don't.
Why not?
No, they fucking don't.
Why
No,
not?
Because it's none of your fucking business.
Well, they're gonna find out.
Oh damn, the real Kyle's coming out.
Well, they're gonna find out, and you can't do shit about it.
We'll see about that, asshole.
Call the Irish mob, and do all the stuff you're gonna do, but you ain't.
Are you done?
They're gonna find out. They're gonna see that you want to threaten and kill police officers, threaten to kill women, unalive infants, not even infants, unborn children. They're gonna know all that shit.
Yeah,
You
you're,
can't do shit
you're,
about
real,
it.
you're a real piece of shit.
Well, thank you, appreciate it. Piece of shit like you. I don't care if you say that. But
Yeah,
they're
we'll
gonna find out.
fucking see about that.
Yeah,
asshole.
don't worry, they're gonna find out. The sad thing is that
Oh,
you have
no,
them
they
on your
won't.
Facebook. You have them on your
They-
Facebook as relatives. You fucking moron.
Yeah, you really. Wow,
Yes,
dude.
you don't even know what to say. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, you little bitch.
Oh my god, he's threatening me. Help me.
Oh, look at you, bro. Look at
What are you
you.
gonna do? Where's the Irish mob? Call him. Give him a call. Give him a little ring-a-ling.
Dude, you're just trying to antagonize me. And
Oh no, I'm just letting you know that.
Even if he
you
was
started
working, unfortunately,
You
but
started
yeah.
yelling, so I gotta yell back, right? You receive what you give. I was talking to you normal, and then you started yelling, so I gotta yell back. So same energy response. If you talk normal, I was talking to you normal. You started yelling, so I gotta raise my voice.
Yeah, he was talking normal, really.
I always talk normal. I might throw some jabs in a calm way, and I think that's what got him. I don't like yelling too much, unless they're yelling at me. But if your friends have Discord server or anything else, yeah, uh, you could go on Zexio's channel, and his Discord is there. You could join our Discord server, and you could chat it up there with us if you want. Um, we let anybody come in. It doesn't matter, as long as you're, I guess, respectful and don't say some crazy ass shit on there. And yeah, you could come in and have a chat with us. We have different topics in that server for any type, art, YouTube channel, like any other server. So, but if you want to contact us, you could easily contact us there, and we easily have a chat through there. So, yeah, that's the best way to contact us. We're typically there. If not in DMs, now I'm able to respond, but if it was like a week ago, then most likely not.
Until like halfway into this conversation between you two, that person was kind of going good, and then fucking he lost his shit, and that basically threw out.
And that's what I'm showing.
You leave-
I'm
you leave
showing
my
that
fucking
he
family
can
alone.
say, I'm a changed person.
Leave
I'm
my
this.
fucking
He's gonna
family
do this
alone.
again and again when he gets angry to anybody, not just me. He's gonna get angry.
Yeah, listen to yourself, dude. Listen to yourself.
What am I doing?
You're trying to bring people's fucking families into shit. That
They
ain't
need to
fucking
know.
cool.
They need to know.
No, they don't.
Why not?
Because it's none of your
Why
fucking
not?
business,
So,
asshole.
so next time you see the
Fucking
people,
hear
be
me?
like, hey, why'd you want to?
So, they get mad when you mentioned that you're gonna tell their family the fuckery they do on the internet, right? But they were the first ones that they were gonna contact, Fire Lord's family for the same thing. So I'm like, okay, so if you're able to do it, why can't someone else do it? And someone that could efficiently do it. You guys are gonna just say some stupid shit to his dad, and his dad's gonna be like, okay, so you're messaging me because my son called you out for being with a predator, and you want me to punish him because he exposed you for being around a predator that you banished from your server, and you want me to punish my son because he did the right thing. Yeah. No, you're stupid.
Oh, listen to yourself, bro. Yeah, you really think you're all that?
I'm not. I don't think
Wait, are you slapping stuff? What are you doing?
he's slapping himself. If how mentally ill he is.
I was gonna say, if you're doing that, man, this is my advice to you. You need serious fucking help.
Oh no, not the other fucking sped guy. Now I gotta deal with another special ed guy. God damn.
I'm so
Yeah,
mean.
join.
Where were you hitting? Where were you hitting just a moment ago?
We're heading that his family's gonna know what the fuck he's doing,
Kyle, you there?
Kyle's hurt.
and he can't do nothing about it because he's a dumbass and puts his family on his Facebook.
Shit,
That's your fucking problem.
Ah,
Here comes Super Saberho. Kyle's sugar mama, because Kyle, is living under Leon's house, so Leon is his sugar mama, and so he comes to defend his sugar baby.
yeah. Well, there he's
What's
on
your
the.
fucking problem, dude? Seriously.
Oh my
You
god.
first went at him because after I said you. Now this shit, this
Oh,
is getting
no.
out of fucking hand, dude.
What are you gonna do
Like
about it?
seriously.
What are you
You
gonna
have
do
an issue with
about
me?
it?
Leave it
You
with
ain't
this.
gonna do shit. You're just gonna yell like a fucking idiot and do nothing and sleep with
Oh,
them.
shut the fuck up, you overweight bitch. Who the
Oh
fuck
my
do you think
god,
you are?
overweight.
Leon, at this point, you need.
So he called me an overweight, I guess, spick. To me at that time, I'm like, I didn't know what it meant. I'm like, I know the overweight part, but I'm like, but I work out all the time. I'm at the gym. I'm like I do my Pilates and my bun burners. I'm a little muscular, but overweight. No, that's not me, man.
Just stay out of this.
No,
Yeah.
you got him involved.
Come on, Leon. You got him in this. It's your fault. You fucking idiot.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Yeah, shut the fuck up, dude. You think this is
Oh,
funny, dude?
It's
Keep
funny to
talking.
me. I'm still waiting for the Irish mob, motherfucker. Where they at though? Give them a call. Give them a call right now. I want to hear them. Hear you call them. They're speed dial, right? You can give them a call right now. I want to hear you say, "Get this motherfucker. I got you." Let's go. I'm calling your bluff right now on stream.
You have it. Always will be a fucking leech, little fuck.
Oh
And
my
you
God,
fucking know. I want
Leon,
the little Irish
you're
bitch.
hurting my feelings,
Text
Leon.
you.
Oh my
Who's
god.
nothing but a fucking faggot ends of this.
Oh no, my
Oh my
god.
god, Leon, please, Leon, stay out of this. This doesn't. I'm being real. I'm not like.
You're a twig. You can't do shit. You're a fucking little piece of shit. You can't do nothing.
So
not-
you overweight, spick.
Wait, so oh
What's
my
up?
god, you hurt my feelings from fucking a bald ass motherfucker, a skinny ass special ed fucking weirdo.
We may be pieces of shit. Well, guess what?
I'm
So
so
are you.
offended,
So are you.
Leon, you hurt my feelings.
Yeah,
with
keep
that.
talking, you little bitch.
So you're giving. I'm waiting for that call. Come on.
See, this is the one time I'm trying to like not fully help Leon, but try to help him stay out of this, and he's just digging himself
Yeah,
further.
But Leon's a little bitch anyway, so don't worry, Tim.
Yeah, I'm like,
Feelings mutual, buddy. Feelings mutual. We may
Oh my
be
God.
pieces of shit. Well, guess what? So are you, motherfucker.
Thank you.
So are you.
Appreciate it.
So are you and sex here. So don't even go there.
Oh my god, I'm so hurt. The Leon Templar King is hurting my feelings.
We may be pieces of shit. Well, you and Zexio are the same fucking thing. So
So I laughed after I rewatched it because I like rewatching when I fucking talk shit to freaking pieces of shit. So when he was responding to me, right? I call him a skinny ass piece of shit. He's like, "Well, you and Zexio are the same." So back to you, shit like that, like an elementary response, I know you are, but what am I? So every time he was like, yeah, he doesn't like Zexio because we talk shit about Leon's scalp. He has the Cyrax forehead. I just saw that. I saw Steve talk about Cyrax a day ago or today or something like that, and I looked at his head and I'm like, God damn, that's Leon's forehead in a couple years. But yeah, his responses to "I know you are, but what am I?" It made me laugh. My bad.
don't even go
Okay.
there.
I like being a piece of shit to you guys. I don't care. That's the difference. You guys care. I don't give a fuck. I can do whatever the fuck I want, and you can't do shit about it. That's the main thing.
Well, guess what? You're a bunch of fucking faggots. That's all I got to say.
Right,
You're
Leon.
2.0.
So guess what? Goodbye.
Oh, bye, puppy.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
So yeah, so they come in, they say a couple of racist things, and then they leave, and that's typical pussies. They can't have a decent conversation after they get triggered. Throw some jabs on him. They threw a couple of jabs, said a couple names that I knew were gonna kind of get him upset, because the main reason I did it was because he claimed in the whole stream that he's a changed person, that he doesn't do all these things, that he doesn't get mad or he doesn't freak out anymore and all this nonsense. I'm like, let me put that to the test. Let me say some things that, you know, you might just be like, I know what you're trying to do, but it's not gonna work. I'm better than that now. I'm a changed person. But the reality is that it triggered him. It got him to the point where he's saying the same bullshit again that he would say to the pregnant woman. So that's why went in there and went in and said some, threw some jabs and sent some numbers and this and that, because I knew that he's not a changed person. He's not a changed person. He's not what he tells his friends on the Discord server. The VPN is not gonna work, Kyle. That shit is only for other stuff. Um, and so I said some things, right? I wanted to see if he's gonna react the same way, or is he gonna react how he says he changed reaction, right? Like, oh, you know what, Sloppy, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me upset, but it's not gonna work because I'm not like that anymore. But it wasn't that. It was the opposite. He went into Leon. He's bullying me. Come and say some racist stuff, please. Say some mean things. I know, when you tell other people these mean things, they get scared. So come here and help me. Help me. I can't talk like that. My bad. But yeah, so I went in there with a purpose to see if he has changed. And from the stream you saw, he has not changed. He could get easily triggered, easily things happen, right? So, and I'm gonna show you. I've stopped sharing this. I'm gonna show you what he was showing his server, right? So, so after I made a stream about that girl Evelyn and showed all the screenshots of him trying to unalive her, he went on his Discord server and showed a image, right? An image of the girl responding back to Kyle, right? And he told all the Discord server that this is why he was talking shit to this girl. So I'm gonna show you what that image is. Hold on, not that one. My bad. Let me look for it. It was on my. There. Alright. Where the fuck is it? Oh my god. Did I lose it? Did I put it in the wrong folder? Maybe. Did I save it? Oh my god. I have to resend it. Hold on. Anyways, so I'll show that I guess later. So, my god. Okay, it's still here. All right. So one of the girls that Kyle was I guess harassing, or uh, saw the images of him trying to uh, shoot up a convention center. They messaged the mom. They messaged the mom, and I guess the mom was being a little bit of a enabler. Another Daniel Roth trait. So let me show you exactly. Let me see if everything's good. All right. Okay, share. All right. So let me zoom in. Oh, all right. All right. So the dark ones are the mom, and then this one is the lady. So the lady, the mom, like, he's not going, and he's off social media right now, meaning that they took him off for a little bit of time. The girl message saying, "Hey, your son is trying to shoot up the place and this and that." So she goes, he had a mental breakdown and he is getting help. Doesn't seem like that helped. I am not sure what context this was in, but that doesn't matter. He is not going. So because he's not going, she in her mind's like, oh well, he's not evil. He's not gonna do all these things to that convention center. But he was still doing things to other people, threatening other people, trying to unalive other people, trying to do all these things to other people. So, you know, the mom is enabling, right? And she goes, okay, thank you. We just weren't sure what to make off of it. To be honest, this is your offspring. Honestly, I'm freaked out. Like the way he talks about this stuff is concerning. So the girl was kind of like letting her know, hey, your son is saying some crazy ass shit. He's your son. How the fuck are you allowing this shit? And then the lady goes, oh, and by the way, he doesn't have access to guns and cannot because of his diagnosis. So I'm guessing she doesn't know that even if you are bipolar, schizophrenic, you are still able to get a gun. They don't do mental evaluations. They do criminal evaluations when it comes to getting a gun. They don't go, let me go to your doctor and find out that you're not mentally incapable of owning a gun. No. It's if you are a criminal, you can't own a gun. But if you are schizophrenic or bipolar, you can still own a gun. There's no law neglecting you from getting a gun. That's why when you go get a gun, they do an evaluation on a background check. They do background checks on you to see if you have committed a crime, not if you're mentally stable. So that thing is incorrect, Mama. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe someone fact checks me. And don't have to worry about the way he talks anymore because he isn't going to be on social media anymore. Pause for a while. So for a while means for a week or two. He's gonna be off social media for a week or two, and then he's back online trying to sexualize minors and unalive women and threaten people and to call the mob but for a little bit, since everyone has it out for him, and he compounds the problems by not being able to process his emotional response. So she's, kind of doing the Daniel Roth excuse. He has autism. He can't process emotions like crazy. It's like then get them off the fucking internet. If he can't deal with fucking people talking shit to him online, get him the fuck off social medias and let him fucking touch grass. God damn, I want to get this shit flagged for all the bad words, man. My bad. It's just the New Year's, so I'm a little more excited. So my bad if I say too many bad words. His emotions, he is social inept and cannot process inferences, nor does he think about what he does and says affects others. So, Mama, if you know all this, then why the hell do you have him online talking to random strangers and people that could easily say some mean things to him to create what you don't want him to do? Ay, ay, ay. I'm telling you, enabling. All that message is saying, I don't care about my son. I'm just kidding. It's not that. It's like, I don't know how to control my son. I know he has all these issues, but if I take away his stuff, then he might react the same way to you guys, to me, because he is a fucking weirdo. Nor does he think about what he does and said, in fact, others. My other child knows this, but what is your other child going to do? But I wouldn't expect anyone to understand him or his output. Of course, we're not. That's your job, lady. Your job is to create a man, not a piece of shit. And from the looks of it, you didn't do a good job. You enabled him, and because you used his I guess disability, maybe his depression, use his emotions as a way to excuse his outbursts. Mom of the Year right there. Mom of the Year. Daniel Roth contestants for the winner for the Mother of the Year goes to it's still Daniel Roth's mom. Daniel Roth's mom wins by a landslide. But still, this shows that the mother knows what type of son he has, but allows him to still do these things. And then the stepdad is like, motherfucker, you need to grow up. You need to pay your bills. You need to do this. Well, I'm depressed and I have issues, so I can't do nothing. Shut the fuck up. Get your ass to work. I'm leaving this house and going with my boyfriend. I'm out of here. And the dad's like, good riddance. Get the fuck out of here, man. Goddamn, you. Uh, I'm just talking trash now. I'm just talking shit at the end of the day. The last part right now, I'm just talking crap a lot. My bad. It's just when when I read these messages, like if one of my kids of my 20 Mexican kids, uh, does something and someone contacts me and tells me, hey, you know what, your son is doing some crazy ass shit. Um, he's trying to do this, he did that. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get my belt real quick. I'm gonna whoop his ass. And if he does it again, I'm gonna whoop his ass. And if it's something drastic, he's going to jail. I could care less. If he wants to ruin his life for doing some crazy ass shit, I'm gonna turn him in. But because my kids, luckily, knock on wood, they are very good kids, straight A students. But then again, one bad influence, Leon, could really change someone's life. And shit, So I can't say my kids are gonna always be good. I'm sure they're gonna fuck up, but I'm gonna discipline them when they fuck up. From what I see, they take away his toys. I guess that's what the parents did. I'm gonna take your phone away and go to timeout. White people, man, that's their way to disciplining shit. Oh, you're in timeout, Sonny. Go think about what you did in the corner. It was like, nah, like hell no, go whoop his ass to get that belt. Give him a couple in the butt cheeks, and then if he puts his hands down to protect his butt, that's an extra two. Mexicans, man, that's why a lot of Mexican people, you know, now not anymore because Mexicans, new generation Mexicans, don't believe in whooping their kids, which you know it's a topic that people don't like talking about. But yeah, whoop their ass, man, whoop that trick. But they don't. They don't whoop their kids, so they turn out to be psychopaths because there was no one there to tell them that you're doing something wrong and you're gonna get whooped for your wrongdoings. You know. Oh, but damn. All right. I think. I mean, I can't find the damn image. Something happened to it. Hmm. Let me see. Mama talk. No, that's not it. Yeah. What the fuck? I'm saying too many bad words. My bad. God, I shouldn't be saying these bad words. I typically try not to say bad words, but I was in the groove right now in the moment, and I said a lot of bad words that I shouldn't. But let me see. Done today? Okay. I think I found it. Let me see. No, not those. Man, I want to send it again. Well, I might have to do it another time, but besides that, uh, I know some people in the UK, it's already New Year's. Congratulations, New Year's to you guys. For all the Americans, you got for the East Coast, you got what? Mm, 8 - 3, 5 more hours. For us over here in the West Coast, we still got 8 hours. So after I leave this stream, I'm gonna go home, pop open some beers, eat some tamales, fucking have a little fire pit in my backyard, and just chill, man. And hopefully, whoever is watching this, you know, have a good time with the family. I know my shit's always gonna be maybe I guess considered a little bit of drama. But yeah, people say I love drama. I do, I do. I like I always say, I ain't gonna lie. If there's someone talking shit, I'm right there with my ear in there. Hey, yo, popcorn time. I'm not. I don't shy away from saying I don't like it, but necessary drama. Like you call me a bitch drama, I don't like it. It's like whatever. But if it's like, oh yeah, you're gonna kill me, you're gonna do this to me, like some Jerry Springer stuff, like oh you cheated on me with this guy, then that's the type of drama I like. I like the Jerry Springer drama. Oh I'm a man. I'm like what? You're a man, and we hooked up, and that kind of drama. But anyways, all right. This last part is just rambling. I just appreciate even the people in the clouds. I know it's Leon and part of his crews are watching. I know it's you. Let them know. Let them know. Leon is my new target for the new year. Nah, you could do that if you want. They block you. They'll block you. They they claim to say if you need to say something, say it to say it in my channel, but they got people blocked. So how are they gonna talk shit to you on your channel when you have them blocked? Like, yeah, that's a coward move. I don't have no one blocked ever, unless you. I guess I don't even know what a reason I will block you. I don't think there'll be a reason to block anyone. I try not to, but yeah, they blocked me already. They all have me blocked. But for me, that's a victory because that means they're bitch made. But they'll stay in their Discord servers talking about me, but they won't confront me here. They won't post a link. I'm like yeah, I'll post a link. Come in here. I'll have you in the back like hidden like my like solo mode because knowing some of you motherfuckers, you might want to porn bomb me and shit. Luckily it hasn't happened, but I know some of the people want like to porn bomb and yeah, fuck that. But anyways, appreciate everybody. Happy New Year's to everybody. I don't know when I'll stream again, but I appreciate whoever came in. People in the clouds, appreciate you guys engaging with each other in Discord servers. But I'll be chilling after this. Let me see, Sonia, happy New Year. And who else? Let me start from the top. Sonia, Happy New Year. Slendy, Happy New Year. Psychic, Keith, who else? The Che, Happy New Year's, and shout out for you talking about Kyle that last time. Yeah, that's cool. Who else? House of Rebellion. Your tacos in Texas suck. I'm just kidding. They don't suck. Well, I haven't never had them, but word on the street is that they could do better. Uh, Giselle, appreciate you. Primastic Hedgehog, appreciate you coming in. The Lone One, appreciate you coming in. Who else? Witty, Happy New Year. I'm sure you're asleep by now. Who else? I think that's it. But all right. Well, I appreciate everybody. Happy New Year. Um, I apologize for all the bad words I say. I tend to not want to say bad words, but sometimes it happens. All right. Peace.